Hello and good afternoon, guys. Welcome to MK Convenience Brokerage. My name is Mohammed. In this video, I'm going to explain to you how to properly fill out a W2 income worksheet. So whenever you are going to be filing taxes, sometimes people will come with you with your income. So W2 is one of the basic incomes when a person will come to you. You need to know how to properly fill it out. So on the screen, you see it's a Pro Series Basic Edition. There's two types of edition. There's Pro Series Professional and Pro Series Basic. The rule applies to either one of them. The only difference is the way you see professional is going to be a little bit different the way you see basics, such as this one. So, first thing first, when you come in, the federal information worksheet will be listed over here. You're going to click, obviously, you fill out the 1040 worksheet. You have to watch my video. I've shown exactly how to fill out the federal information worksheet. So, once you start filling basic information out, such as, let's say we put down John Doe, right? For example, or actually we should say Doe. Goes by last name first, John. So John Doe has a social security number of, I'm just making it up, 3, 4. Occupation, he's a. See, the system will tell you that this is like an error. So 22001111. Like I said, I'm just making it up. Occupation, he is a store worker. Let's put down store worker. His date of birth is January 1st, 1991. This is his phone number. He's 28 years old, as you can see. Date of death, well, he's still breathing. Obviously, you're not going to put down a guy that's living is already dead. His cell phone number, work phone number, whatever it is, and you just fill it over here. Let's say he lives at 123 Anywhere Street. City is the Bronx. State is, let's say, New Jersey. Zip code, well, I can't click the zip code because it's going to correct it. So I don't know what the Bronx zip code is, so I'm just going to leave this blank for now. If he lives in the foreign address or whatever it is. So basic pedigree information. So you go on income and you click on the W2. So this is employer's EIN number. The EIN number is going to be the basic W2 that the person will get. This will all be listed. So I'm just going to make it up. So this is I'm going to say this is employer EIN number. I'm going to put down John's store. I'm going to put down 123 Anywhere Street. City, again, I'm just going to make it up. Bronx, New Jersey. I can't put the zip code because it's going to correct it, so I'm going to leave this blank. So once you do this, this is the basic pedigree information. The wages tips is going to be, let's say, he made, alright, let's just put that. He made $8,251 in wages. His federal tax withheld was $565. So as you can see, the federal refund just boosted up a little bit higher. Let me just take this off, actually. Remove this because I had another video showing something else, so let me move all this. Okay, so as you can see, the refund went up to a little bit higher. So let's see if I would have put 0, what would have happened? Let's see. Now as you see, the federal refund just went lower. Why? Because I didn't do no federal tax withheld. Certain things a person does not put federal tax withheld. This you could always cut if, like, for example, I put it somewhere else by accident. You can just cut and paste over here, and it will place the same thing. Okay, for future reference. Social Security wages and tips. Let's say that person made like $1,254 wages, and how much? Let's say $245 with Social Security tax withheld. Medicare, again, everything will be on that W2 form. Don't make a person come to you and tell you, listen, this is what I have. No, give me the form. I want to see it. I want to inspect it. I want to see the name matches with your name on your driving license, because people end up, unfortunately, lying to you just to collect the IRS money. I want to match everything it is, and then I'm going to file taxes. Otherwise, I'm not going to do it. That's it. That's how simple it is. Again, Medicare wages tax withheld. Let's put down 135. Make sure the numbers, you round them up when you're doing this. Medicare tax withheld, let's put $625. As you can see, this is what's going on in the federal information worksheet. I'm just going to go over the federal information worksheet, how to fill out the W2 for today. Again, these are other questions. Does he have a retirement plan? Does he have active duty military pay? If he has a retirement plan, obviously you will put it down. But this person does not have a retirement plan. Again, this will all be listed over here. Social Security tips and everything. If he has it, allocated tips. If he has it, you just put down the basic information which you have on the W2. You're basically copy and pasting it. If he does have any type of uncollected Social Security for RTA, just put down amount. I don't know what it is. I'm just making it up for your purpose of the video. Obviously, if you do, if not, see that the federal tax still became a little bit more. But if you don't have anything, obviously you do that. Go by what it states on the tax return. Okay. For right now, the guy's looking good. He made $8,251, and his federal refund is $509. Not bad. So this is for the state. So the employer EIN number, which I just did, I could just go over here. I could copy it. I could go on the bottom, and I could just paste, and that's it. What state withheld taxes? So here's the thing: when you get a W2, you're getting from the state, correct? Because you work. Let's say, for example, I live in New Jersey, and I'm working in a Jersey grocery store where they're giving me a W2 every week, every 2 weeks, depends. And that's going to take on my federal income tax withheld and my state tax withheld. I'm going to put down both because they're both taking money from me. And then when it comes to the end of the year, I'm going to file taxes based on that information. So keep in mind, what information they give you, you're going to put it in the end of the year. That's what box 16 is for. Box 17 is state income tax withheld. You're just going to put down information over here for the state. Now, again, I confirmed that the state withholding identification numbers are accurate. You're going to make sure everything is accurate, guys. You can't mess it up. Box 20, locality name, locality wage, tips, etc., locality income tax, all that information you will have to put it in, obviously. Most of the time, I don't usually go over this. This is usually doesn't concern for a lot of my clients. Box 14, this is something that it might have on the W2, it might not. Just click on it. It tells you actually from here. Just click on it and see what it is, and just copy and paste. If you don't have it, just others not above list, and that's it. If you don't see it. But sometimes there are certain things I don't see it, and I just click on others not above list. As you can see, employer's name is John Store. This is his EIN number. He has statutory employee, deduction expenses in connection with his income. If he has a Schedule C, you can just click on it, and it links you to another Schedule C. As you can see, it's called a business income, profit or loss from business. But I don't think so. Most W2s will have this. Uh-oh, what did I do? I want about Schedule C. I don't need it. I can remove it. If you remove anything, it's really simple. Let me show you again how to remove this. So if you ever want something, you just double click on it. It will click you over here. If you want to create something, let's say my Schedule C. So you will know that this is what it is, my Schedule C. If you want to remove something, you right click it once. It's going to give you an option, remove Schedule C. It's going to ask you again, and you click yes, and it's removed automatically from you. As you can see, it's gone. Part 2 is clergy, church employees, members of recognized religious sects. Clergy only, designated housing or parishnage allowed. They should know, and they will tell you about it. If no FICA was withheld, check the applicant box below. Pay self-employment tax on housing or personal allowance only. Pay self-employment tax on a W2 income only. Pay self-employment tax on a W2 income and housing allowance. This is for clergy people. If you're not, then you don't have to worry about it. Part 3, unreported tip income. Tips $20 or more in a month which were not reported to employer. You can put it down. So if you have tips or whatever. So let's see if I put down $245. What happens? Nothing really happened. So it's the same. Well, actually, no. My federal refund just went less because I was collecting tips. And this box did open. It tells me that Social Security and Medicaid tax on unreported tip income. So I was getting tips and everything. So based on that, it will tell you. It will open up another place. So if you are getting it. Tips less than $20 in a month, which were not required to be reported. So you can put it over here. So let's see if I was getting 245 over here. Then what happens over here? So, again, they open up another box. Social Security. So basically the same box that opens up. So basically whichever one it applies to you, you put it over here. Tips. The reason people will put tips, so let's say for example you work in a restaurant, I'm getting tips, right? I'm getting like $30, $40 in tips. It's unreported income. No one knows about it. Based on the W2, you were getting tips. If you want to put it in, obviously you can put it in. It helps out in the end of the year when you're in retirement. The more money you put in, that actually kind of somewhat it does help out in the end of the day because you are going to get the retirement money, the Social Security withheld and everything. So basically, they're saying that if you want to put it in, you can put it in. Now, What so do some people put it in? Well, it depends. Some people might not. It depends. It's unreported income. As long as it's $600 and less, you don't have to really put it in. To be honest with you, but IRS does a lot. Makes you tell you that you do have to put in the even a penny you make, you need to put in your taxes. But there are certain exemptions and rules. I would contact the IRS, or I will speak to somebody else just to verify that do I need to put this in or not. It does help out from your end as well, just to verify, obviously. But so far I know that there's a rule stating that if you do make less than $600, you do not have to report it since you make less than $600. So what? It's up to you, obviously. If you want to report it, then it's up to you. This is a substitute form W2. If a substitute form W2 needed, double click on the link. This form for 4852. If you do need it for substitution. So basically, this is not included in the Pro Series Basics. So you might have to purchase it for maybe in the professional. Certain things you can't do in Pro Series Basics because it's the basics, common sense. You know, you're using it for basic purposes. Anything gets more complicated, you need an advanced. So you don't have an advanced, you can't do that. Additional information for electronic filing in certain states. As you can see, the up for John Doe, anywhere street, copy and paste it on the bottom. And basically, that's it. If you do want another W2, you click on it and it make you go to another W2. Make sure you don't link it up to the same place. If there's another place, you click create and it opens up another one. And now you see that's how you fill out your W2. Going all the way in the top. So guys, as you can see, it's not that complicated. If I quick zoom on the form W2 and W2 summary, let me remove the additional one. So this was one. If I click zoom on the summary, my summary will open up. It will tell you exactly the total, how much I made, the wages, tips, and compensation, and everything over here. The total federal tax withheld. Everything's gonna be on the summary page. As you can see, you know, it's gonna show you exactly. So if you want to click on the summary page and everything, it goes over here as well, so it can show you the exact summary and everything. But this is what it is. As you can see, it's not that bad. Spouse W2, if the spouse had the W2, you know, obviously you could do that as well. It tells you like whose W2 is it? Is it yours or spouse's? If it's spouse, then spouse name would have been changed over here. But obviously this is not the spouse, it's yours. So do this. If you do not want this transferred to the next year, you can just click on this. This will not transfer to the next year W2 because people keep changing jobs. But if you know the person is going to be there for a longer period of time, you can just click on this and it will transfer to the next year when you download Pro Series again. And basically, this is as simple it is, you know. Earned income credit. If the person was getting earned income credit and everything, will be over here. But since I put it as single, it's not going to get anything. Going back on the W2, and that's it. The checklist will tell you exactly what forms you used so far, which is really, really good. It tells you exactly. So it's really simple how to fill out. So basic, guys, I just wanted to explain to you how to fill out the basic W2 information. As you can see, it's not that simple. Use the paper that we'll give you. Just use that and just start putting everything in. With that being said, that's about it. Thank you again, guys, for watching this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any other questions, comment, concern, please comment, like, subscribe. I'll try my best to help you as much as possible to clarify any confusion you guys have. Pro Series is one of the best programs that I've used so far, to be honest with you, and you know, I'm not really advertising them, but I've used them so often that I'm reliable on them because it's so easy to fill out, so easy to do what I have to do. It really makes a big difference, to be honest with you, when I use Pro Series. But other than that, thank you again, guys, for watching this video. Again, if you guys have any questions at all, no matter what topic it is, if I'm able to help you, I will definitely help you out. Thank you.